Ever heard of Phineas Gage, the man with a railroad spike? The spike didn't stop at his head. It shot straight through his brain. But here's the shocking part, his friend said. Gage was like a stranger, but his personality changed forever after that accident. Amazingly, he survived and kept his memories and basic skills. The iron rod blasted through and exited his skull. But history twisted his story to fit wildly different agendas. Still, one thing's clear. A metal rod through your brain changes everything. Replace with a more formal introduction, for example. Another notable case is Clive Waring, who suffered severe memory loss due to viral damage to his hippocampus. A virus attacked his hippocampus, the brain's memory vault, leaving devastation behind. His memory resets every few seconds. It's like living in a constant loop. Now, he reliably recognizes his wife, but may occasionally recognize others. Lose any brain section, and you lose part of yourself. If brain parts didn't matter, injury wouldn't change your life. Reword to a more neutral statement. For example, brain injuries cause significant impairments, disproving the myth that only 10% of the brain is used. There's no brain area you can lose without consequences. Any brain damage causes real changes, sometimes tiny, sometimes life-altering. But your brain never takes a break. It's always working overtime. And that's why you're constantly refueling it with food. Your brain's just 3% of you, but burns 20% of your energy. That's a massive energy bill for your neurons alone. It takes hundreds of calories daily just to keep your brain online. That's what lets you solve problems or even keep your so. Next time you lose your phone, blame your hungry brain. Craving donuts or fries? Blame your brain's wiring. Turns out, your taste for junk food is built in by evolution itself. Why burn so much fuel on a useless blob? Your brain's power would leave superheroes jealous, seriously. Sure, mind control sounds epic, but your real brain's already wild. But here's the real twist. We barely understand its secrets. Show your brain some gratitude. It's working overtime for you. Odds are, you're rocking both brain hemispheres right now. So why keep labeling people as left or right-brained? Turns out, the left versus right brain story isn't so simple. Personality quizzes promise to unlock your brain's hidden side. Supposedly, your brain hemisphere decides your strengths and weaknesses. Right-brained? Apparently, math class is your arch nemesis. So just forget about MIT. Or so they say. Or maybe you're a logic whiz, left-brained, apparently. So you're a Spock genius with logic, hopeless with painting. Goodbye, Juilliard dreams. But wait, ever notice people are wildly more complicated than just, you're not just a scientist or an artist. There's something missing here. So, is the whole left brain, right brain idea even real? Even if you weren't fooled by the myth, school textbooks probably said otherwise. They claimed the right side handles creativity, left side crunches. Actually, your brain's halves do specialize, but it's way more nuanced. But pop psychology twisted this idea into a myth that it goes back to the 1800s. When doctors realized brain, they noticed head injuries changed language or emotions depending on which side was hurt. Sometimes, language or emotions were lost, sometimes both at once. But in 1961, Roger Sperry decided to dig deeper, and everything changed. With grad student Michael Gazzaniga, Sperry's experiments would rewrite what changed how scientists viewed your brain forever. But in doing so, Sperry unleashed a myth that haunted science classrooms worldwide. He worked with people desperate to escape life-ruining seizures. The surgery, slicing the corpus callosum, your brain's superhighway, in two. This bundle lets your brain halves actually talk. You might expect disaster half a brain, Total chaos, right? Surprisingly, most side effects were small annoyances. Losing seizures outweighed minor memory slips for these patients. Life changed overnight. Now, each hemisphere started acting almost like a separate person. Here's where you come in. Sperry began testing each half's secret powers. All he needed? Some brilliantly simple, split-brain experiments. He knew your right brain moves your left side, left brain, right side. So, they devised a test for each half's hidden talents. They flashed images to one eye, secretly targeting just one hemisphere. Only the right brain could process these hidden images. They positioned the images so only your left visual field could catch them. But here's a surprise. You might think all dead brains look the same, but they actually vary quite a bit. Just like reading your own horoscope, people craved anything revealing secret truths about themselves. Phrenology thrived on subjective validation. Your brain told you if something felt personally true, you'd believe it even if it's total nonsense. But the more these ideas spread, the darker things got. Soon, phrenology was twisted to defend social hierarchies. Rich people claimed their brains proved superiority. Their skulls, they claimed, destined them to rule. Meanwhile, lower classes were told to accept their fate unless they could reshape their brains. They bought in because phrenology promised self-improvement even if it was. Then Dr. Samuel Morton took things even further. His book pushed dangerous ideas worldwide. He claimed skull size proved racial superiority. His words echoed, and Morton argued Caucasians were innately better, using skull measurements as his so-called evidence. Supposed brain size just pseudoscience fueling discrimination and injustice. Behind the science mask, phrenology justified everything from slavery to colonization. Some insisted these inferior groups needed saving, others used it to, but that was just the beginning. Phrenology's credibility soon crashed spectacularly. Step into the mid-1800s, history's about to flip. Change to third person or passive voice, for example. This section explains how the brain truly operates. Your brain molds itself to your skull's unique shape, not the other way around. And it doesn't bulk up like biceps. Phrenologists missed again. The brain isn't just muscle chunks. Here's the twist. Your brain does have specialized zones for tasks. Certain brain regions control specific abilities, and location really matters. That's called functional specialization. Paul Broca proved it in the 1860s. He linked speech loss to injury in one brain area. But patients could still understand words, only speech was blocked. Understanding remained. Speech alone was dramatically impaired.